The cleaning lady saw the CEO walk in and quickly put on her mask. It turned out that the CEO was actually the husband she had been searching for over the past 10 years. Seeing the CEO being so intimate with the woman beside him, she didn't want to ruin their happiness. Just as the cleaning lady was about to leave with her head down, the CEO pulled out a red sachet from his pocket, the very one the cleaning lady had sewn for him years ago. That day, while she was cleaning, the woman unexpectedly ran into her son, whom she hadn't seen for 20 years. Unable to hold back her emotions, she called out his childhood nickname. 20 years ago, there had been a fire in her home, and she risked her life to rush in and save her sleeping son. However, she was tragically struck by a burning beam. By the time her husband arrived, the flames had already consumed her. When she was rescued and taken to the hospital, her burns were severe, and the surgery would cost 300,000 yuan. But at that time, her husband couldn't afford the money for her treatment. The father and son could only beg the doctors to save her. At that moment, the man's mother arrived with a group of people. She scolded her son for giving up his status as the family's heir to live a poor life with this woman and forced him to sign divorce papers. She promised that if they divorced and took the son back, she would pay for the woman's surgery. The man refused, saying he couldn't be separated from his wife and son. Looking at her grandson, the old lady insisted that if they went back, he would enjoy the best life, and she couldn't bear for him to live in poverty. The doctor then informed everyone that the woman was critical, and if the surgery fee wasn't paid soon, she could die. With no other choice, the man agreed to his mother's demand. 20 years passed, and the man had since taken over the family business and become the CEO. His son had also grown up, married, and was expecting a child soon. However, both father and son had never stopped searching for the woman. They had no idea that the person they were looking for had been right under their noses all along. The vice president slapped the woman hard. As she tried to rip off the woman's mask to see her face, the CEO happened to walk in. The vice president quickly grabbed the CEO's arm. The woman thought the man had moved on and had a new family, so she lowered her head to avoid his gaze. The vice president hurriedly explained that the cleaning lady had accidentally broken a picture frame. The CEO said it was fine as long as no one was hurt. Seeing this, the woman quickly left. She hadn't noticed that the CEO was holding the very sachet she had sewn for him years ago. All these years, the CEO had never forgotten his wife. The vice president told the CEO that they still hadn't found any trace of his ex-wife. Furious, the CEO corrected her, saying, "She is my wife, not my ex-wife." While cleaning the lobby, the woman's adopted daughter came to tell her that she was now a full-time employee at the company. The daughter promised that she would work hard and earn enough money to cure her mother's amnesia. It turned out that after the surgery years ago, the woman had lost part of her memory and couldn't remember her past. Later, the son came to inspect the company. As he slipped on a wet spot, nearly falling, he blamed the cleaning lady in front of him. The vice president accused the woman of doing it on purpose, even saying she hadn't been paying attention in the CEO's office earlier.